So today is wash day. Well, I was trying to go to a place. I found out that that place was closed. On my way back home, I drove past the street I used to stay on. Like, literally, the street. Because I didn't have a home. So when I drove past the street, it sparked some memories. And it reminded me of where I am and all it took, all I went through to get to where I am. And I'm outside at this park because I couldn't go home. I felt so grateful. I thought about all the things that I did to get me to a home. And I remember talking to this trees, period. But I remember when I was standing in a shelter, when I finally had a shelter. It wasn't home, but it was a shelter. And I walked to the park and it was raining. And I was so emotional and just emotional. And I stood at this tree and I put my hands on it and I told it everything that I was going through. And I don't know. The fact that I have a home now, so I had to come back and tell the tree, like, hey, I haven't talked to it yet. I just been on my phone chilling right beside it, energetically just soaking in the moment, literally because it's raining right now. I just lean back on a chair and lean back on a tree and start scrolling on my phone like I'm at home. Because at a point in time, this was my home when I didn't have one. And even though I have my own home, this is still my home. And I just want to come back and just when you're going through something, allow yourself to be transparent. Talk it out. Even if you don't have people to talk to the trees. Because it's just like talking to people. If people don't listen to what you have to say, you might as well talk to a tree. Because they don't talk back. So it's almost like they're not listening, except they do. And trees communicate with other trees. And bugs climb on trees. And birds fly on trees. And birds fly and they are messengers. And when you talk to trees and you recognize how grounded and solid they are, or they can be, you understand that they know how it feels to fall, to be cut off. How it can be, somebody can make it hard for you to breathe in your environment, or, just having peace in your environment. I relate to a tree. I understand. Be transparent what you're going through because somebody else could be going through it too. I'm not crying because of what I've been through. I'm crying because I made it out of what I was going through. And I didn't have the money. I didn't have the resources that society tells me I needed. I didn't have none of those things. I depended on nature and the divine strictly. When you lose everything, you don't have nothing to go to. You don't have nothing to hold on to. You're in nothingness. So when you talk, you are listening. And you don't just exist in here, you exist out there. And you don't know that until you start talking to yourself, because when you start getting answers back, you realize, oh, I am greater than what I thought I was. And when people look at this as nothing, I see that it is something extraordinary. so extra and ordinary that people don't understand how extraordinary it is. Simple, divine communication. When you refuse a situation, you build you start to, you don't know this, but you build a team. And whoever you talk to, you know, your friends or whatever, they understand you, they know who you are, they know your character. They hear you, they know you. You build your team, they on your team. You talk to a tree, you talk to the plant, they get the understanding. Okay. I feel like the trees work like, I don't know, stationary communicators. I don't know. But it worked. It worked. And God wanted me to be transparent about it because I'm not the only person going through it. So if I was in the deepest pain and you saw me going through the deepest pain, you saw me with I met TikTok with no kids, no home. I was married. I couldn't find my husband or my kids for 2.5 years. I suffered. I made my whole TikTok, in the beginning, takes place in me in my car. Cause bitch, what house did I have to stay in? Fast forward to now, I have my kids. I am officially divorced, proudly. Some things are better off broke. My car is paid off. I have my home. I have time to work on my talents and my gifts. I got time to rest. I didn't have that. I have to now practice how to get out of survivor mode because it's complex PTSD. And I'm not the only one going through it. So if I show you how I started, what I did, and going through this, letting you see how I'm working myself out, and you see me make it out. Some people are just now connecting to me now that I'm out. But I revisit this to remind them, hey, I wasn't always here. I started there. It reminds me of my purpose of why I started TikTok. Because this is my second page. I don't know what happened to my first one. It was too positive. So I gotta mix it up here. The two has to touch and agree here. It's not just light. It's not just darkness. It's both lights. And there's a gray area. And that's where I stand. Because it depends. But it is a beautiful day outside. Yes, it is raining. But it is beautiful. Look at those flowers. These are the times where people like to stay inside. And sometimes I do too. But sometimes spirit tells me to just come here. Come here. Why people say it look ugly outside. Look at the beauty of it. Like, be like that one drop. And it's just gonna drop. Am I dropping gems? Dropping, water holds memory. So if I pick it up, ain't that knowledge? Don't follow me on that. Thank you. I accept. The sign says, please keep off grass. And my mind replied back, the other side of the grass is not greener. Love, Stanley. I sure will.